Mic test. Oh, yeah, there it is. What's going on, y'all? Give me about a couple more minutes. I'm going to go top off my drink and we'll get started here shortly. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, y'all? Happy Monday. Hope y'all had an awesome weekend. All that good stuff. Y'all know what time it is. It's no noise time. I am Z Rex. We are live on this 23rd day of October in the year 2023. It's about 11:30 in the a.m. I am in CST, Central Standard Time. We's down here in Tejas, or Texas, for maybe some non-Spanish anything speakers. Anyway, let's get right into it. We got some nice price action today for crypto land. Got some follow through the weekend. Trying to get up over that 31K, which y'all already know is mega resistance. So we are here. We'll kind of see if there's any signs showing us that maybe we got a good chance of busting through. Got a little bit of rally in equities. Nothing too crazy, though, because they've been sold off pretty damn hard. So nothing really going on there. Nothing else really standing out either. VVIX still above 100. Bonds bouncing fairly well off of the sell-off last week, too. So nothing too crazy. I think the big standout right now is definitely the crypto and Bitcoins, etc. So let's delete these cool little emoticon things. Move this guy over out of the way. And let's start the TA. So last week, let's actually look at the close for the yesterday. So last week we were looking at some really nice charts, noticing some pretty bullish setups across the board in crypto land. Looks like we did get that follow through, so that was nice to see. I know all the longs are probably happy to look at their portfolios now. They're a little bit bumped up. This is actually a pretty sexy weekly close. We were talking about hopefully just getting above, this 29 30K area. It looks like we barely closed over the 30K area by $2, a whole $2. Nonetheless, though, very good move. The only thing, like I said last week, that I want to see is it to stay above 28,000 now and give time for the EMAs to catch up and get in chronological order, which I'd really like to see for trend confirmation, because right now we still are below the 200 on both the shorter term time frames. That is not the case on the daily. The daily will only need the rest of this week above probably about 29 or so, and we will have, and maybe even if we close way up here, it could even be tomorrow or Wednesday, and we will have the chrono cross on top of a lovely trend line right here and all this business. That would be, y'all already know 28,000 has been the resistance short term for a while, and then the 26. So now we're above that. So previous resistance does flip to new support, which is where we're at now. This does, like I said, look pretty damn good. Monthly's coming up already, which is crazy as hell. I can't believe that's already next week. Halloween is on Tuesday. Holy moly. This could be a very important monthly close. Would really like to see the bulls close Definitely over 30K, but really would like to see them try to attempt to close over 31K. That would be pretty damn sexy. Other than this though, 28,000 above that, it looks really good with this obvious resistance at 31, low 31s. And so kind of our new range is 28 to 31. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. The futures actually already have the chrono cross. Look how different that is. And then we flip over here. Man, this looks super sexy. Definitely like this. Is it a little aggressive? Yeah, a little bit. Definitely a little bit. That's probably maybe a concern mark for the concern column. But I mean, look at this strength though on DMI. We're way up here and we're floating around 40. That's pretty serious. You usually don't get price just kind of floating up here. And this has been here since, let's see. Yeah, last Monday. Okay, so we're kind of just floating up here. Bulls definitely making themselves known. There's no divergences or nothing yet. So all is well for now. Let's go to GBDC. The gap has been filled. Let's jump out to the weekly. Yeah, we got the gap fill now on this. I'm debating if I'm going to take this trade off or not. I think I'm gonna wait till right before the close today and kind of see what's going down. But the gap trade has done filled, and there's only about 11% premium left. I'm sorry, discount left on the net asset value on GBDC's NAV. There's only about 11% left, and I think the highest it had gone to was like 50, 40, or 50, something like that. So that is rapidly closing over the last week or so. Will it get all the way to zero and maybe even get a premium again? Possibly. I wouldn't even consider that happening until Bitcoin's comfortably above 31,000. Still got all these vol flashes on Ethereum, still sideways as hell. Ethereum's chart does not look as good, that's for sure. You do have a nice engulfing weekly close, though, yesterday off of this 15.5 support. Very lovely. You can see the bodies were pretty much exactly right there on 1500. That's giving us a confirmation that that is the range of 15 to 1750. Now, Bitcoin is kind of taking the dominance right now, and you can see here on this weekly. Let me jump over here real quick just to illustrate this. You can see actually the Bitcoin dominance is actually making higher highs on structure where Bitcoin is even, right? See, even. Bitcoin is making higher highs. So that's pretty interesting, which, kind of shows why Ethereum is lagging a little bit. Would really like to see Ethereum kind of confirm this move by Mama Bear by getting above 1750. That would make me feel a lot more better about this the sustainability of this rally. Although I still do like it. Just, you want Unicorn Shirt Man and Mama Bear running together. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing really on the futures that's different than spot. We are back above this trend line, so maybe on a temporary 1550 is a long term. We could probably use about 1650-ish, 1640 for the shorter term. As long as we're building above there, should look pretty decent. Really want to see this week. I would like to see the bulls test up here at 1750. Charlie's just sideways still. Back above the horizontal though at 64, so that's pretty good. Let's see how the weekly closed. Yeah, a little even. Not quite engulfing, but even. So really just solidifying this lower 60s area, which, we already been knowing that. So, hey, it looks a little bit better, though, above this trend line and above the horizontal, above $63. Not too shabby. ETC. Let's see here. Yeah. ETC still just looks kind of like shit. The best thing about it is there is the vol flashes for 3 weeks in a row right here. So big move coming, just like Ethereum's. I'm still expecting this quarter to have a break of range across the crypto sector. So on this one, it would be pretty much a break below 12 or a break above 24 GBUS. Man, that's actually pretty good RR right there. What do we got? About 20% to 60-ish. That's not too shabby, y'all. ETC. Might be doing that a little bit. I nibbled on some stuff last week, like Matic. I did a little bit of Matic action. We talked about that on Friday. I think that one ended up playing out so far, but I mean, most of the crypto is. Ooh, nice. Getting the follow through. I like this on XRP. You already know 48 cents was the line in the sand. Bulls very well defended that pretty much since the pump and retrace from late August. Mega resistance at 55. Above 55, probably just the upper 50s, like 58-ish would be the target on that. Ultimately, the next major resistance, though, is all the way up at 64. XLM. XLM, we're getting a little retest of kind of the upper end of the consolidation, so that's cool. Let's look at this. Yeah, by the weekly, this just looks like a little liquidation break. Can't hate on it too much, but it's also a little bit weaker than some of the other ones. So really want to see it get back above like 11.5 cents. Then we can start really talking and looking for probably 13 to 14 handle on that one. Tron, what is Tron doing? Tron's still looking good. I mean, Tron's looked good for a long time, so it's definitely one of the outliers. Relative strength here, most def. Looks very good above 8.8. I really like this chart above 8.8 cents. Almost at 88 cents. That's not correct. Hey, look, Dot's actually doing something. It's been so shitty for so long that, I mean, Jeebus. Look at this thing. Just death, death, death. We are reaching to the 55 and actually breaching above it. So this could be a little bit different behavior. And you could call this a 3 white soldiers pattern. And so that's actually pretty nice. Let's go to the weekly, see what we got on that weekly. Yeah, weekly is kind of whatever. Temporarily, this does look pretty good above like 390 to like $4, something like that. Oh, ADA. Look at ADA going. Charlie. But the other Charlie, Charles Hodgkinskin. Very nice, but major resistance right here at 27. You can see it actually backed off immediately when it touched it. So we're still kind of in this little range here. A little range. Something like that. So until we get out of that, it's ping pong mode. Oh my God, look at this, y'all. What the hell? Lovely pump off of this. Beautiful. Was really liking this setup on Friday. We talked about how very sexy this looked. Did not expect over this weekend for it to pump so hard. I was kind of looking for that during the week, but damn, the Link Marines are showing face. We've been expecting a move like this for a while if we could just camp up here on the tops. We've had a couple of attempts here and here, but this one looks like the bulls are really taking it. Look at this volume too. The most consistent volume 3 days in a row that we've seen in, pretty much most. Actually, yeah, look at this. Let's open this up because it's really small. Sometimes I forget, sometimes it's hard to look at. Whatever. Biggest spike, consistent spike too, because we got 3-4 days in a row since one in mid-July. But prior to that, we haven't had multiple days in a row of volume like this since the sell-off and consolidation of over a year ago. So this is a pretty big deal. And we are above this horizontal. So Link is actually turning uber bullish above $9 right here, y'all. Very, very nice. And let's see how the weekly is. Oh, beautiful close on the weekly. That is girthy as hell right there. Man, and look at that. Bodies above all the. Yeah, this is very sexy. This is what we've been looking for some follow through. Yeah, it does look like we're printing doji up here, which is expected. Especially after, been sideways for, 2 years pretty much, or a year and a half or whatever it is. And so that's to be expected on the first attempt to break out. You're going to have some indecision. That's not too crazy, though. Anything above this horizontal looks very good, and that's about 940 roughly. EOS, still shitty, man. Just riding this trend line, taking the slide down. I will say if Mama Bear gets, oh, look at that. We're above 31K, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see here. Let's see. I'm just checking something real fast. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Oh, crap. That's not the right one. Whoops. Oh, crap. That's not the right one either. I'll get it right over here. I'm just doing something on the side. It's just not working, though. What, dude? I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me for one more second here. Okay, that's great. I always forget to pull this up. There it is. So, yeah, over 31K, y'all. Very nice. That is super sexy and very. Wow. There we go. That was probably super loud. Sorry. Um, I'm still working on some OBS stuff. I'm trying to convert over to that instead of using trading views. It's just not very. It's just so primitive. I give them credit for what they're doing, but it's just very primitive. Yeah, but very nice here. I like most of the crypto. This one specifically, though, could be ready for some pumpage if Bitcoin really starts camping above 30K. I mean, there's no reason that this won't test like 60 cents and maybe beyond. I mean, this looks pretty damn good for a nice pampage with a real easy stop at about 52 cents. BCH, what you doing over here? The real Bitcoin. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Higher highs, higher lows still. Potentially another higher high coming in on the print today if we can print above about 246. So we're about $1 over it now. Let's go to. All right. No, nothing really on the weekly. I mean, this looks really good above mid 230s. Looks very sexy. BSV already had its super sexy pump time, taking a little bit of a breather consolidation at the breakout zone. Also to be expected, especially when, let's see, what am I have here? Oh, yeah, that's for our kind of target. Let me throw that horizontal there so I can clean up the chart a little bit. And we do not want this yellow. No, we don't do yellow. We do grays. There we go. So that's about our next spot there for the target is about $73 off of this, especially if we're just camping above about upper 40s. It does look pretty damn sexy. Nice chrono cross. There ain't really nothing wrong with this chart. And even look what the bulls are doing. They're even defending this local swing high at about $49. So short term, you could say probably about 49 is the pivot point. And then on the longer term, probably about mid 40s on that guy. Alrighty, let's see. Man, what's up, Monero? Let's go. Riding this trend line above the horizontal. 157, those mid 150 area is the pivot point. Will bulls be able to push through it today? Possibly. It is super squeezed, though. Back all the way to last summer, pretty much in a very, very tight symmetrical triangle right there. Looks really good above mid 150s, though. I like this. Very nice. Zcash could be a setup similar to EOS. It's just kind of riding this trend line, looking like Shiite. But if Mama Bear starts camping above that 31, y'all, we're probably going to see 29. And that is the major resistance. Above 29, this starts to flip super bullish. And I'd be looking for, at that point, if we camped above 29, I'd probably be looking for a target of about $34 on that. Dash, still ping pong mode. Whatever. Kind of in the same vein. We got like 3 different types of charts right now. And this is one of them. Doge. What is Doge doing? Let's go, Doge. Man. 666 is major resistance. Back above the 666s, though. We can easily look for just shy of $8 on this formation. Look at this sideways, man. Is it in a big ass? Oh, crap. Messed up that line. Is it kind of in a wedge or maybe like some type of descending triangle? Yeah, kind of, but it hasn't broke down in a long time. And so we just have to kind of look at these lows at the upper 5 handle and hold on for dear life. Now we're rallying. 666 looks good. Short term above just 6 pennies period. Looks pretty sexy. STX, man, getting follow through looked really good last week, and we are getting continuation. We closed over both of the EMAs on the weekly. That is very beautiful. This has technically had relative strength too against the market. Chart not as good as Tron's, but definitely pretty damn sexy. And if we pull this fib here, Oh, yeah, right on the 618. Very nice. This looks very good above the upper 50 handle, the upper 50-cent handle. Let's go out to the weekly again. Yeah, we don't even have enough candles to put the 200 MA. So, yep, upper 50s. Also, the weekly agrees. Very nice. True. Trying to bounce off of this trend line. Is this a false breakdown? If so, we're probably looking for 4 cents here in the next week or so. Would not be surprised to see that. We do have that pressure of the 200 coming in right here. So, but this does look kind of like a false breakdown. Good defense by the Bulls. Even lows here on the doji, on the hammer doji, and getting continuation. I like this above 3-4. This one's continuing to still kind of base out here. I do think, hold up, let me pull up a different MA real fast. I just want to know where that's at. Wait, is that the right one? Yes, it is. Oh, we are above it. All right, so this is technically in a accumulation zone now for a long position. Whoops, if I can click the right damn buttons, apparently I cannot. This is actually an accumulation spot and is a really, considering what Mama Bear is doing in the overall market, this has actually become a very decent trade with about a 5% risk and probably targeting, the underbelly of this blue-ish, purple-ish box, which is about 28%. So that's a 5-to-1 ratio there. Pretty nice. And XRD is pretty well traded on exchanges. So V-Chain, let's go, baby. Find a little support in that 1.6s, and now we're pumpage. It's pump time. All the way to the moon. V-Chain, boys, let's go. No, the weekly doesn't look that good, though, to be fair. Still below the 21. Would love to see a weekly open and close above 1.8 pennies. Hey, but this is the longest flag in the world, and it is breaking out of it. So see if we can get above that 1.8. We're above it now by micro pennies, but let's see how sustainable that is. This week is going to be fun. Matic. Oh, you already know I'm going to talk about Matic, Zor. Nailed that one. Adam. Is this like a long type H pattern? Definitely could be. And man, this actually could turn real bullish getting above $7. This thing could really run probably to like $8 or something if that were the case. And y'all already know, man. If Mama Bear keeps coming and going, this shit's gonna rally. All these shit coins. It might take a while, and a week or two, or have some lag there. But man, strap in, get ready. Osmos, look, it's still down, dude. This thing, I want to buy this eventually, just because I feel like the relief rally off of this every single week selling off for like forever, pretty much, is going to be pretty beast mode. Because if you take this whole structure, the 618, and that's a little farther than I would target, but I would be looking at this little cluster at around like $1 pretty much. So this might potentially set up for a good trade. It's just very, very high risk. One thing I will say, and I think I mentioned this on Friday, it is odd that the bulls have dominance while it's selling off. And we do have bullish divergence between this point and this point. So in the same, I guess, vein as, what was it? Not Adam. XRD. You could, as a higher risk trade, you could put this on with about a 6-7% risk. And, look for probably a test of the 55 is where I would target that. All right. Ton is a back above 2. Let's go. Had a little solid dumpage on Saturday. Got all the way back above this, so that is very, very indicative of strength by the bulls to close back above these bodies. Very important. And then to get follow through and just deny all that sell off. You already know this above $2, 195, $2 looks really good. And again, same vein. If Mama Bear starts holding up, a lot of these are going to start rallying pretty hard. All right, let's go to Matic real quick because I put it on the bottom. I need to move it up, actually. Let's go. Hold up. I want the most datter, which you already know it's going to be on Polo. So let's erase that. Drag this biatch up here. I hope you got to use some Matic last week there. Mr. Zor. This is a solid one, man. After I found out about that Nike thing, I was just like, what? Looked at the chart. What? We already talked about all that last week on Friday. I did buy some of this on Friday, so that's cool. I'll take it. This is actually turning into pretty bullish structure above 58, like upper 50s. You could kind of even go down to like 56, but I'd say really about the 58 cent area along. Excuse me, words. As long as we're above that, it does look pretty damn sexy. Let's jump out to the weekly. Oh, yeah, I like that weekly engulfing all this business, the last 2 months or so of business. Now, it does have a lot of resistance here in the mid 60s based off of the weekly 21. So kind of note that. And I don't have my horizontals on here. What is going on? What is happening? Wish I could just have drawings. I don't know if TradingView does this. I don't think they do. I wish I could just have auto drawings that they just put them on every single chart, no matter what. That would be a cool feature. Oh, nice. Good job, man. So we got that looking good. Let's go to regulars, the normals, the normies. Man, off this 200, we were looking at this H pattern, hard to short. If this closes like this today in the next 4 hours, this is actually pretty bullish. And I would look for not shorting, and I'd actually be looking for longs in the traditional market. Man, and also if traditionals look bullish and start flipping and risk on comes back, I mean, you're talking pump fest 3,000 over in crypto. Still a little early to tell that, but regardless, this it starts with one candle, right? See how this week closes, and with this H pattern, I think we talked about this last week. These are really nice for time frame. Like pretty much this week, it needs to start rallying up into here, up to like 430s, low 430s, to kind of give the H pattern the highest probability of success for breaking back up to the upside. So we'll see if that happens. So far, so good. Also seeing the same thing for NASDAQ, trying to sell off this morning. Oh, that's right. I want to actually show this because I'm seeing this around the board and even in individual stocks. When I was looking earlier today, there's lots of seller shutoff patterns this AM on short crack time frames. So there's a lot of deep retraces right at the gate. And the bulls just bid that shit up really fast, like within the first 30 minutes of the day. So that is interesting and kind of boding well for a little bit of a temporary bottom here. Same here. If this engulfs today over like 14,850, that would actually be pretty bullish, and I would be looking for some continuation. Obviously, y'all know about 15K is our pivot point. Nothing's changed there. Same kind of structure here, little hammer candles off of an H pattern. Very lovely. Would really like to see these kind of just grind up over this week. Let's see here. Russell is the one that's been deep in the hole. It did breach this trend line. But look where we went, right to the next horizontal at about 1670s. Also doing the hammer candle. Let's see here. And we did have a few stabs of some bullish divergence here from RSI to price action. And so pretty interesting here. We start getting back over 17. I would look for 1750 pretty quick, and then that'll be the next test. See what the bulls do after that. The trannies are just chilling right now. Nothing really too crazy here. They're still inside this backs. A lot of support right here at about 14.2. Of course it's a 14.2. Where else would it be? Oh, let's see here. Wow. That's kind of concerning, though. Not the DAX, the next one. DAX is finding a bit of support here and this deep retrace at 14.7, also doing a little hammer candle. Yeah, it's okay. This one looks a little bit worse than the majors, to be fair. This one looks pretty shitty, too. I mean, this is absolute dump fest 3,000, no relief. China is just getting whacked on. It is coming up to major support, though, at about 29 flat. So we'll have to see what the reaction is. I mean, it got about 20 points to it. Let's see if the bulls defend this. We are getting close. And that's why I'm like looking for more longs right now, is because we're getting real close and real deep into these retracements that are testing really critical consolidation zones. And so, like, the trade now to me isn't like you don't want to be shorting into the hole. You know, there's other signs to be short many moons ago. This is kind of late to the party now. This is more like of a take profit zone, or just getting ready to exit, pretty much. Yeah, you don't want to short in the hole, man. Getting rejected here at $22, coming back down below 20. All right, well, yeah, we get below 20, and I want to see VVIX get back below 100. If those two things happen this week, I would be looking for a vicious rally in majors. Let's go to oil. Dangle Earl. That a little rejection off riding the underbelly. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's go back to the weekly. Still above on the 21. I mean, obviously macro's bullish above 82. But this is interesting. Getting a little sell-off here. When you start getting any lower than, man, on the daily, even below like $84, it starts to question this little rally here. And it looks like we went right to the 618 too off this structure. Yeah, we did. So, yeah, shorter term about 84. Kind of surprising. I guess maybe it's the market's, oh man, how do I want to say this? The market is kind of saying nothing burger to all the crap over in the Middle East from the people that have been fighting over that area for like since humans were alive. That ain't new news, y'all. That is not some revelation that's, oh my God, that's never happened before. Yeah, does it suck? Yeah, whatever, but it ain't new. Big gap still here on NG, about 20 cents. Will that fill? If the bulls are really strong, they're not going to let it go below this like 290-ish area, which is interesting because that's where they've been defending. This does look like a good re-entry for me. What sucks though about Nat Gas is there really isn't a great vehicle to trade it. UNG is a garbage ass product. And you're like, why is that? Well, let me just show you real quick. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Because the way the roll works on the futures, it's just literally a shit product. Like, what? You can't even get long this crap. What is this garbage? Hold on, let me fix it. Oh, there we go. No, yeah, this is freaking terrible. So you almost have to either just do straight nat gas futures, which are very large products, take a lot of buying power, or maybe nat gas stocks individually, something like that. I need to research that a little bit more so I can get a better way to expose myself to nat gas. Because you can even see, like, let's just for shits and giggles, let's go look. So, like, late September to mid October, right? So, if we go over here, did this do a decent pump? Let's see. Yeah, I guess it did do about 15%. I guess what the thing is with UNG, you just, once the money comes in, you got to take that shit quick because it will get dissolved. It's just a matter of time, literally. Anyway, considering a long here for myself. Bonds, look at this. Pumping pretty hard today off of this super extended low, off of also some divergence, some bullish divergence there. Bears still very much in control, though, off of everything. So, yeah, it is rallying, but is it just relief rally to get faded again once it gets to like 111? Probably until we're proven otherwise. ZN is going to be in the same boat. Obviously, Dixie's going to be down a little bit. Is this flag or topping formation? Yeah, getting rejections here at 5% on the yields. We were kind of expecting that. Maybe we just come back and tap the 21 and rally some more. That seems to be its MO pretty much since the beginning of the year. So why would it be different? It's the same until it's not, right? Euro rallying a little bit, y'all. Let's see here. All right, let's go to gold. I think gold's pretty interesting here. Went to 2K, getting rejected. See if y'all can see this weekly. Very nice weekly open and close above the 21. I do like that a lot. Getting a little bit of indecision. Shorter term really needs to stay above probably about 1950-ish. Or Or we're probably just going to come back down to 19, man. Let's go to the monthly because I do like monthly charts for the metals. They're slow movers generally. Oh man, this would be a beautiful close. What's this? 1968 is the top of this body, or 66 is the top of this body here. So if bulls could close this month out above 1966, that would actually look pretty good. I would look for some continuation on that. As of right now, taking the standard breather at a major resistance at that 2K level. Silver is also doing the same thing, kind of taking a breather right at the 200. Did get bid back up though. Whoa, let's zoom in. This is some violent moves in silver. What the hell? Yeah, look at this candle. What is this? The sun? Yeah, futures open. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, lots of pressure here. You got the double magentas. Yeah, I mean, not surprising. It's literally in the middle of all this stupid business. So shorter term does look good above 2250. So let's see how this week closes. Not quite as strong as gold's close. So looking a little bit weaker, but definitely overall better above 2250. Platinum. It's okay above 900. Below that, trash. Palladium, I don't even care about it below 1200. All right, let's go to the blockchain miners. Oh, is Overstock finally a buy? Oh, I think I have to buy. Dang it, I don't really want to buy it pre-earnings, but this level right here, maybe I'm just going to nibble on it or do like an options trade. Yeah, maybe I'll just do options trade so I can have some real small risk, like a call spread or something. Maybe I'll do like a 17-20 call spread, something like that, kind of depending what the premiums are. Man, I really do want to buy some Overstock though, especially with crypto kind of waking up. This usually gets some love along with crypto, and it's deep in the hole. If earnings weren't freaking in a few days, I would have already did it on Friday. But this earnings is just a little. I just hate trading before earnings, man, because you just never freaking know how the market's going to digest it. Square, PayPal. Ooh, god dang, PayPal. They lost eBay, and then it's been pretty much shit ever since then. Oh, God. Wow. Really? PayPal's only been traded since 2015? Dang, 730% gain to only a 44% gain. Ouch. Ouch. That sucks. PayPal is pretty sucky below $60. All right. Don't really care about that. That's not why we're in the blockchain stuff. I actually don't even know why that's in here, to be fair. Oh, lovely. Look at this, guys. We're above that 370 or 380 area, just launching. We're above 420. That was kind of the point that we wanted to see for the bulls, and now we're here. Look at this. Beautiful. This weekly closes like this and open excuse me. And open and close weekly above the last month and a half of business would be so damn sexy. Let's see if we get that. Still got 4 days for that, but that's all good. We're going to be here. We'll talk about it then. Very nice above 450. I'm sorry, 420. Cores, let's go, Cores. Yeah, boy. Yep. Been scooping this one up all last week. And very nice. Good to see this follow through right off the 200. Little fake out here, fake breakdown. If so, we're probably going to low 70s, and that'll be the real test. If Bitcoin is getting comfy above 31,000, this thing will very likely be testing 75 to 80 cents. So I'm going to be holding on to that for anticipation of that, and I will let it go pretty much if it starts getting comfy back below about 64. Hey, what's up, CL? How you doing today, man? Good to see you. You're a little late today. What the hell, dude? I'm writing you up. Let's see. What else do we want to look at here? We're already on for about 40 minutes. Let's go look at the Mag 7. What are they doing? Let's move all the Mag 7s up here to the top. I think they took Netflix out, didn't they? Well, I know it's most of these up here. Give me one sec. All right. Well, Nvidia's bulls are trying to hold on here right about 410, so not too bad. Oh, no worries. I'm just joshing, man. Uh, nice rally off this 410 level. Mega resistance, though, at 440. This still looks a little heavy to me, and it smells like distribution. You could label this as a complex head and shoulders pattern. I don't want anything to do with this until I see the majors turn around a little bit. I guess even if this did by itself get over 440, you could start looking at some re-entering longs, but I just don't like this flavor of pattern right here for longs. And this one's been long for a long time. I'll say long one more time. It's been long for a long time. And so yeah, getting long up here just doesn't even I don't know. I can't do that. Amazon looks a lot like Nvidia, very distribution-esque type pattern. Microsoft's already in a downtrend technically since over here in July. Lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. 3 instances. That's generally kind of the pivot point. Does have earnings. It looks like tomorrow evening it has earnings after the bell. So that's interesting. Oh, we got some stickers. What's up? Let's go. What do you got here? DAR. Oh, is that the food company? And then EXR. All right. All right. Let's go check those out right now, buddy. Oh, no, that's Darling Ingredients. So I guess maybe it is food. I was thinking of, what's the big company that's like DAR? I think they own Wendy's and stuff. I can't remember right now. But it's funny. This is food as well. Wow, huge company. Never even heard of this. Well, how confusing is this? Look at look at this on Trading Views little analytical tab thing. Look at this. Technicals, strong sell. Analyst rating, strong buy. I don't know if I've ever seen such a difference between the two. That's kind of funny. All right, anyway, let's bring this back down. Is it in the hole? I'm sure you're short this, huh? Short entry at 41, pretty much where we're at now, looking for the target of $29. Let's see here. Woo! Well, there's that stinky kind of example of a distribution pattern right here where it just goes sideways and dribbles out. That's kind of what we're seeing on the NVIDIA and Microsoft, what I was just showing you there. Man, this thing doesn't have no love until, holy moly, dude. Hold on real quick. Let's use the cheat code. Holy shit. At first I was like, this looks kind of risky for shorting down here until I zoomed out. Wow, that is pretty freaking wild, man. Nasty macro below 52. We're gonna have to zoom in though a little bit because this pitch has just been straight down. Does have earnings coming up. Oh, that's in a while, so we don't have to worry about that quite yet. And he's got that target at $29. Let's see. We're gonna have to adjust the scale. Man, you are aggressively. Wait, did I read that right? Oh, you're aggressively targeting that. Okay, down to 29. Shit, dude. Well, there is that big gap pretty much about here. 29. Man, I was trying to not like this trade, but it technically does seem fairly viable. I mean, that's freaking 20%. And you're looking for, yeah, shit. I mean, that's not terrible. I could see a little bit of support right here in the low 30s. So maybe if it did get down there and it started stalling kind of below this little cluster at like 31 handle, maybe have to adjust there. But yeah, at first I thought, no way, dude, this is in the freaking hole. But there's just like no price support until like $31, man. Not too bad. EXR. What do we got here? Short time. But I don't know if you were in here earlier when I was saying I'm a little more hesitant for shorts right now. Just because we're at major support areas on a lot of stuff. Extra space storage. Let's see, what is that? Extra space storage. Real estate. Oh, it's a REIT. Okay. Wow, holy crap. This thing is big, dude. 2.2 and a quarter percent div 10. Wow, okay. I've never even seen this one before. It's so crazy you can trade for so long and like still, since there's like tens of thousands of tradables, it's just like can't catch them all, dude. There is really good support though at around 100. What's your target setup on this? Stop at 118. Yeah, I like the stop loss. I like that. That's good. Then your target is about 91, which is down. 91's a little deep for me. I would probably be looking for more like upper 90s. I think there'll be some pretty good resistance in the upper 90s, right around 100. Because 91, you're right getting into this magenta candle over here. And those are, if bulls have any kind of strength, they usually don't let price action go to those. So, but not too bad though. I like that one a little bit more than the previous one. CMC, commercial metals. All right. Well, they're not doing very good here. Oh my God. Look at this huge gap right here. Ouch. Ouch. Or what you set up here. Ooh, man, you're busy today, boy. Let's see here. $40 with a stop loss at 42.50, targeting 35.88. Let's see, where's 42.50? Yeah, I like that stop. That's perfect. It lines up really good with both these formations here. Very nice. And then your target was like $35. Yeah, okay. This one's actually probably my favorite one that you've listed so far. I would maybe look just for about 36, but that's probably splitting hairs. Well, you're at 35.88. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. I like this one the best out of the three so far. That's pretty solid. IRDM, Iridium, or what is that? It is Iridium. Okay, I didn't think it would be. I was just guessing there. This one's a little deep, so taking shorts on this one's definitely a lot higher risk. What do you got here? Short entry 38.23. Oh, so you're already in the money a little bit. That's nice. That's nice. You had the open short. That's good. Where we got? And you're targeting 33.92. Let's see where that looks like on the chart. 33.92 is right about here. Yeah, I mean, that's on the bottom of this. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'd probably, if I was taking this trade, I'd probably take anything that got into the mid low 34 handle on this. 32 might be or 33.92 might be a little bit difficult to get below there. So that's how I would kind of do that one. But overall, that's pretty good. Let's see. Second one down, he said. What is it? What do you mean, second one down? BMO. Oh, not BMOI. BMOI? The Bank of Montreal. Oh, dang. No one wants to go to Canada? Oh. Let's see here. We got kind of a trend line, something like that. And then we have a really nice horizontal, like right here. Oh man, what are you doing here? Is this short too? Yeah, 77, looking for 68.76. Where's 68.76? Right about here. Oh, did I miss one? IEX. Okay. Let's see. 37. Wait, I just lost all my train of thought here. BMO 69 pretty much you're targeting. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It very well could struggle around like 73 handle if bulls really wanted to be strong, but 69 is kind of just the base of all these. So that's still a pretty good target, and your stop is probably around 82, right? Yep, bam, perfect. Nice. I like it. BNS, no, BNS. Holy shit, boy, this is the busiest I done seen you, dude. Holy crap. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's see here. Um, and they're all shorts, huh? Not any longs. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting because usually you have a couple mixed in there for longs. I do feel like a lot of people are short bias right now for sure. Let's see. What am I on? BNS 40, target of 37. You pretty much entered a little, I guess maybe today, earlier in the morning or something. Oh no, I forget. Sometimes you wait for the price to go there before entering. Good stuff. Um 37.10 is about here. Yeah, shit. I actually kind of like that trade. And what's your stop right under at this gap? Oh, your stop's even tighter than that. 43. Yeah, I would even give it a little bit more room, but yeah, that one's not too shabby. I like that. So I like that one, the CMC one the most so far. IEX. Let's go IEX. Ooh, nasty below 200. Definitely heavy below 200. And what do you got here? 190 stop loss at 2. That's perfect. I like the stop loss at 2 hundos. And what's your target? 76. Hey, that's a solid setup right there. I'd probably go a little higher. I'd probably do like 80 because 76 is actually like almost way at the bottom. Let me zoom in a little bit. 76 is way down here. So that's a pretty aggressive target. I would kind of look for like in the middle of this chop fest, maybe like low 180s. But other than that, that's how the only way I would adjust that. Um, MTZ, but hey, that's what makes a market, right? Ouch. Open and closing below this. Yeah, pretty bearish below 64. And your stops right there. Bam. Nice, dude. I like it. And let me zoom out a little bit. Nope, wait. Bad. Or zoom in. Bad idea. We want to stay zoomed out. This thing has a lot of business. Mass Tech Engineering Company. Targeting, excuse me, targeting 55. Oh, perfect, dude. This is probably my favorite one that you listed, technically speaking wise. Good shit, dude. Very nice. How much? Well, 55.20. That's how much. Good shit, man. Appreciate that. You're busy today. Do you not have any longs on right now at all? I'm just kind of curious. Are you looking for any long setups? Just kind of wondering. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh, look what we just did. Look at this. While on stream about 20 minutes ago, right to our horizontal and immediate selling pressure. Interesting. That is the line in the sand because you have this tweezer top formation right here, very much confirming that this mid 31,000 handle is the pivot point. And I will say, like I did last week, even on low time frames, well, we don't need a 3 hour. Let's do like a 6 hour will be good enough to illustrate this. Uh, on low time frames, any low time frame open and closes above that 31.5 area will probably yield follow through to the upside. We haven't seen it in a long time getting comfy below that pivot point. And so bulls have the chance to do it. Now, is this pretty aggressive to the upside? Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. I would actually rather see this kind of stop here and go sideways for a little bit and just stay above about 29.5, 30K. I think that would be a lot more constructive, kind of like this, flag out and then actually get continuation without this stupid little tweezer top formation. Because if we start just breaking out of this shit and it just goes like this, like straight, well, yeah, just like that apparently. And this thing just keeps going like this. You got to watch out, man. I would not like that. Um, unless it goes really far. All right. So if it was like bam and it went to like 38 super fast, then that's different because then it can fall and then consolidate on top of the previous resistance. That would be the only um, kind of caveat on that one. But other than that, man, very nice price action, looking good. If Bitcoin starts camping above 31K, dude, we're going to start seeing some really good opportunities for trading on sleepy altcoins. So maybe do get ready for that. And other than that, thank you so. Oh, you're very welcome, man. Thank you for coming in here and oh, no longs. All right. Yeah, well, appreciate your contribution, man. You always have some good trade ideas, and I like your style. Simple, easy. I also like that you wait for stuff to get to certain prices before you engage in trades. That's pretty good. Can definitely tell you've done some homework and been in the game for at least a little bit and have some experience. So that's cool, man. Much love, CL. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. I'll catch y'all on Wednesday on the hump day. I hope you have a beautiful week, an awesome day. And this has been No Noise. I am Z Rex. Peace.